Hey Oliver fans! Today's adventure is a fun one. We're heading out to a brand new dog park, and not just on any ordinary day. It's Beagle Meet-Up Day. That's right, the park is absolutely full of beagles. Everywhere you look, there are little tails wagging, noses sniffing, and happy floppy ears bouncing around. There must be about 30 beagles running around, each one cuter than the last. As soon as we arrive, Oliver starts taking it all in. His nose working overtime, smelling all the new scents, soaking up the atmosphere. I ask him what he thinks. He looks a bit overwhelmed, but very curious. We encourage him to get moving, and off we go, stepping right into the crowd of beagles to check things out up close. At first, Oliver isn't really diving in head first. He's not getting mobbed by the other dogs, and honestly, he's acting a bit aloof, kind of just observing. But then, something shifts. One beautiful beagle catches his attention, a light-colored one, which we recognize as a lemon beagle. It's such a gorgeous coat, really distinct from the classic tricolor look. And right behind that lemon beagle, we spot a whole line of them trotting together, a little beagle train. One of the nearby dog owners laughs and points out how cute it is. Everyone here seems just as excited as we are to see so many happy hounds together. The atmosphere is great, and it feels like a big, furry reunion. Since we've never been to this dog park before, everything is new for Oliver. It is kind of like your first day at a new school. You don't know where to go, who to talk to, or how the social rules work yet. And just like any of us would, Oliver starts off by sticking close to his daddies. It's a totally understandable instinct, especially when you're somewhere unfamiliar. We give him some space and time to warm up. And eventually, a few dogs come over to say hello. That eats she when we start to see Oliver's tail wag a little more and his confidence build. And before we know it, there's a chase starting. Go, Oliver! It's so good to see him stretching his legs and getting into the spirit of things. It's especially heartwarming to watch Oliver start to engage, knowing how long he's been out of practice. Like so many of us, he's been in quarantine for the past year, and that's meant far fewer opportunities to play with other dogs. Social skills are like muscles. You have to use them. But here he is, reconnecting with his playful side, especially once he finds a bouncy little corgi who's more than happy to start a game of chase. The two of them go back and forth, taking turns leading and following, and you can tell that Oliver is having the time of his life. He loves being chased, and that corgi is giving him a real run for his money. For a moment, it looks like we might have a triple dog chase forming. 3 dogs all running in a whirl of fur and joy, but it fizzles out before it really gets going. That's okay, though, because Oliver isn't done yet. He jumps right back into the action, joining another little pack that's forming nearby. For a second, we think he's joining the group just for fun, but it turns out they're all gathering because someone has treats. Of course. Nothing brings a group of dogs together like the sound of a crinkling treat bag. Oliver hangs around for a bit but quickly loses interest once he realizes the snacks aren't being passed out freely. We keep wandering around and soon come across a dog with the saddest eyes you've ever seen. This pup looks like he's carrying the weight of the world in his gaze, and you can't help but want to sit down and give him all the cuddles. We say hello, but he's a bit shy. Not everyone's up for social time, and that's okay. Then, like a burst of energy, in comes Tyler, the friendliest dog in the park. Tyler is all tail wags and enthusiasm, hopping up to every person and dog he can find, just brimming with joy. He immediately makes friends with us, climbs into my lap, and decides he's staying for a while. Tyler's the kind of dog that makes everyone feel welcome. Oliver hangs back for a moment, watching all this happen, but then we're all swept up in the excitement. Tyler starts playfully roughhousing, pretending to nip and wrestle, and I play along. We even stage a little imaginary battle. We'll fight everyone together, I joke as we tumble around in the grass. At some point, there's slobber everywhere, on my jeans, on my shirt. But honestly, that's just part of the experience. Another dog tries to join the fun, then jumps up on me too. And the shirt situation goes from bad to worse, but it's all good fun. We check in with Oliver to see what he thinks of his new wild friends. And he seems both amused and mildly bewildered by the chaos. The Beagle party continues as we move around the park, bumping into familiar faces again and again. One dog who had chased Oliver earlier returns for another hello, and we share more tail wags and excited jumps. We're meeting so many dogs at once that it starts getting hard to keep names straight. But Tyler makes sure he's unforgettable by coming back for more love every chance he gets. At one point, he flops down in the grass with dramatic flair, earning himself a round of laughter and more head pats. Tyler is clearly a crowd favorite. Meanwhile, Oliver has his own moment of character growth. We watch as he lies down in front of an older-looking beagle, clearly showing submissive body language. Maybe it's a respectful gesture. Older dogs often command that kind of polite energy. But then, in true Oliver fashion, he changes his mind and springs back up. Suddenly, a new chase is starting. He's flipping between being the calm observer and the active participant, but it's great to see him adapting and finding his groove. We spot another dog, Perry, who's still basically a puppy at just 4.5 months old. Perry's got that adorable baby energy, all curiosity and clumsy paws. It's hard not to smile when you see such a young pup figuring out the world. Everyone gets along, and Oliver seems to enjoy the mix of ages, sizes, and personalities around him. By this point, the sun is starting to sink a little lower in the sky, and the dog park is beginning to thin out. Many of the beagles from the meetup have already left, and it's starting to feel like the event is winding down. We take a moment to check in with Oliver again. Did he have fun? Judging by the look on his face and the relaxed wag of his tail, we'd say yes. But not all the beagles are gone just yet. One very sweet pup comes over to say hello, and we're immediately drawn to her calm demeanor. She's wearing the cutest Valentine's Day scarf, and we tell her so. It's these little moments, quiet interactions, surprise friendships, that make days like this feel extra special. And before we wrap things up, we have to give a special shout-out to Taco and Minky, two adorable beagles we met during the event. Even better, we got to meet Taco and Minky's mom, who's actually a fan of Oliver and recognized him from our videos. That was such a wonderful surprise, and we're so grateful for moments like that. Meeting fellow dog lovers and Oliver fans in the real world makes this community feel so warm and connected. It's really the cherry on top of an already perfect day. So that's it for today's adventure at the dog park. We got to experience the joy of a Beagle meetup, make new friends, see Oliver overcome his initial hesitation, and just enjoy a beautiful day outside surrounded by happy pups. As we leave the park, we're already thinking about what fun we can get into next. Oliver seems tired but content, just the way you want your dog to feel after a big day out. Thanks for joining us on this outing, and we can't wait to share more with you soon. Come on, Oliver, let's go find our next adventure. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it, and thank you for all the likes. It means a lot to me. This channel is dedicated to my love of reading and learning. I share what I've learned from books and from courses I've done myself. I love doing that. And now I'm starting a newsletter as well. So if you want to get updates on the books I'm reading and the courses I'm doing and all the things I'm learning, you can sign up to the newsletter. The link is in the description. I would love to have you join me in the newsletter. And of course, thank you again for subscribing and liking. It really does help support me and this channel. And I have a treat for you. This is a short video, so I'm going to play the outro song now. Hope you enjoy it. It's a lovely song. Just a little something to say thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.